Mallory Park, it's Thundersport GP, it's the CIA Insurance GP1 Championship. Steve is on the grid waiting.
CIA Insurance GP1 races here and Gary May's on pole, and the old fight continues against Rob Hoyles. Peter Baker won the last race, you've got to watch out for him, and the rest of the field are highly competitive.
They certainly are. Rob Hoyles got a great start last time, but was eventually chased down by Peter Baker and Gary May. Well, this time it's Stuart Hall on the number 17 machine from the outside of that front row, who gets away well into Gerrard's for the first time, but ominously for him, Peter Baker on that number 8 Suzuki, right with him on the charge side where Wieners and breaking Stuart there. Well, now, fantastic effort there in third place. That looks like Mark Littler.
Yes, it is, Robin, it is Mark. Number 41 machine, that green Kawasaki, an absolute rocket machine as well, I think, Robin.
Yeah, looks like just behind there too, Rory Clark, who, well, he didn't get a decent race in early because the machinery gave up on him, but he's as quick as you like. Keep an eye on that number 39. Rory Clark. Got a number of visitors over yet again this year from Ireland. They've come across the water. They did it for Thundersport GP last year, and they've done it again, haven't they?
They have. There's quite a few of them actually in the paddock. You can hear them every single night clinking their glasses together. And
I thought that was us.
Well, we wish.
Oh dear. Now they're riding through the chicane there. That's Rory Clark. Well, no sooner mentioned, but it all went silly for him. And having to do a ride through, that's going to put him back half a dozen places. And meanwhile, up the front, well, there we see Rob Hoyles, who from the front row of the grid had dropped behind Mark Littler there, and it's punishing stuff. Clinton to Tanowski, Steve, after a good season last season, fell off in the early race. Good to see him back on board. It is, yeah, the Night Road Racing team. He's just getting to grips with that bigger Ducati. Obviously, a lot more power to be slinging around Mallory Park this year than last. There's Stuart Hall, again, in much closer order. This time there's Clinton back there, and number 7 is Liam Marchant, chasing hard up the hill towards Shaw's. But look at Gary May, he's got himself ahead of Peter Baker, and he'll be loving every bit of this. He had to give best to Peter earlier on, but last lap flag out, and Gary May just holding that slender lead over Baker, and Mark Littler really absolutely giving it beans behind Stuart Hall there. And look at this lot. Well, per many one from about 20 of them. Fantastic stuff. Gary May or Peter Baker, neither of these guys will give an inch. Absolutely buckets of experience. Peter trying for a very tight, neat line there. They've got a slow machine on the road ahead of them. That, I don't think, is going to worry Mr. May. The checker flag being made ready down there. And Gary May takes the win and bounces up and down. But he knows that is a notch for the old bedstead, really. He finishes ahead of Peter Baker, and that will please Gary May greatly. Rob Hoyles recovering to third there, and Michael Nibblet picking up a good fourth ahead of Tony Kilty and Mark Littler. And there we see the 1, 2, 3 with Ricky Snell, who is leading Rookie home.